Hello darlings, I'm so glad you've joined me for this adventure. Welcome to St. John's, Newfoundland, a city painted in cheerful colors, perched at North America's edge. Here, every street seems to burst with personality, and the city's vibrant spirit is impossible to ignore. Above it all rises Signal Hill, a place that's more than a hill. It's a storyteller and a guardian, watching over the city and the wild Atlantic beyond. Its silhouette is iconic, a beacon for travelers and locals alike. Here, centuries of tales are etched into the rocks, and the wind greets you with the scent of the North Atlantic. The cliffs have witnessed explorers, soldiers, and dreamers, all drawn to this dramatic edge of the world. As you ascend, St. John's unfolds below like a secret map, its colorful houses nestled together. Each step upward reveals a new perspective, a new story waiting to be discovered. The vast blue ocean stretches to the horizon, meeting the sky in a seamless line. It's a view that stirs the imagination, making you wonder what lies beyond those endless waves. History lingers in the air, a sense of all the moments that have passed on this very spot. The stones and plaques whisper stories of battles, triumphs, and quiet moments of reflection. This isn't just a tourist stop, it's a pilgrimage for the soul. Standing here, you can't help but feel a deep connection to the land and its stories. People come for the views, but leave with a connection to Newfoundland's raw, untamed beauty. The landscape leaves a mark on your heart, a memory that lingers long after you've gone. Signal Hill commands your attention, asking you to stand still, breathe, and listen to the gulls and the wind. The sounds here are timeless, echoing across the cliffs and out to sea. It's a grand welcome to a state of mind, a feeling of being wonderfully small in nature's grandeur. Here, you realize how vast the world is, and how special it is to be a part of it. The air is crisp, filled with energy rising from ancient rocks. Every breath feels like a renewal, a reminder of the wildness that surrounds you. You feel invigorated, alive, and ready for the secrets the hill will share. There's a sense of anticipation, as if the land itself is inviting you to explore further. Signal Hill doesn't just show you a view, it invites you into its world. Every path, every stone, every gust of wind has a story to tell if you're willing to listen. It asks you to become part of its long, fascinating history, even just for a day. You're not just observing, you're participating in a living story that continues to unfold. This is where the new world first greets the dawn. The first rays of sunlight here have touched countless generations, each with their own hopes and dreams. As you stand here, looking out at the endless ocean, you sense boundless possibility. The horizon seems to promise adventure, discovery, and new beginnings. It's a place of beginnings, of stories, and of breathtaking welcomes. Every sunrise and sunset here feels like a celebration of life at the edge of the world. The journey has only just begun. There's so much more to see, to feel, and to experience on this remarkable hill. So let's take a deep breath, open our senses, and see what Signal Hill has in store for us next. From the summit, the view is unforgettable. The city unfolds beneath you, a patchwork of history and vibrant life, where every rooftop and winding street tells a story of resilience and connection to the sea. St. John spills down the hillsides in a riot of color, Jelly Bean Row as locals call it. These cheerful houses, painted in every shade imaginable, are a symbol of the city's spirit and creativity, brightening even the foggiest days. The harbor, a safe haven for centuries, is protected by dramatic cliffs and accessed through the Narrows. This natural gateway has welcomed explorers, traders, and fishermen from around the world, shaping the city's destiny. From here, you can watch ships glide through this gateway, just as sailors have for generations. Each arrival and departure is a reminder of the city's enduring connection to the ocean and the wider world beyond. Turn the other way, and the Atlantic stretches endlessly, a deep blue that shifts with the light. The ocean's moods are ever-changing, from calm and glassy to wild and windswept. On clear days, the horizon is sharp, the line between sea and sky is crisp, inviting you to dream of distant shores. On misty ones, sea and sky blend into mystery. The fog rolls in, softening the world and making the city feel like a secret waiting to be discovered. In spring you might spot an iceberg, a silent giant drifting by, reminding you of the wild forces that shape this coast. Or a whale's spout, a reminder of nature's theater. The ocean here is alive, full of surprises and stories. This panorama tells a story: wild ocean, safe harbor, and the delicate balance between them that defines life in St. John's. Vibrant city, all in one breathtaking sweep. It's a place where nature and community are woven together, inseparable and strong. It's a testament to the resilience and joy of those who call this place home. The view inspires awe, creativity, and a deep appreciation for the land and sea, and a sense of belonging. Here, every visitor and local alike feels connected to something greater. It's a memory you'll carry long after you leave, a place that lingers in your heart and calls you back. This is the heart of St. John's, cradled by the sea, where every sunrise brings new stories and every sunset leaves you longing for more. Signal Hill is steeped in history. Its story is the story of St. John's and Newfoundland itself. For centuries, this peak was the city's protector and its lookout. Before radios, flags signaled the arrival of ships, giving the hill its name. The old stone walls and cannons are reminders of battles between the French and English for control of this gateway. The Queen's Battery, halfway down the hill, offers a tangible link to this military past. Signal Hill witnessed the final battle of the 7 Years' War and stood guard through revolutions and world wars. Every layer of rock holds a chapter of history. Standing here, you feel connected to all who came before, their hopes and fears echoing in the wind. Signal Hill is a living museum, its stories preserved in stone and memory. It's a place that makes you appreciate the resilience of the human spirit. At Signal Hill's peak stands Cabot Tower, its most iconic landmark. Built to commemorate John Cabot's voyage and Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee, the tower is a symbol of Newfoundland's history. Its late Gothic revival stonework feels timeless, designed to withstand Atlantic winds. Inside, exhibits tell the story of the tower and the hill. Climb to the top for an even grander view. Cabot Tower is more than a memorial, it's where history and innovation meet. Here the past and future converge, making it a beloved symbol for St. John's. To stand beside it with the wind and ocean before you is to feel the romance of Signal Hill. The tower is a sentinel holding stories of explorers and inventors. It's simply unforgettable. Let's talk about the whisper that changed the world. In December 1901, Guglielmo Marconi chose Signal Hill to receive the first transatlantic wireless signal. Most thought it impossible, but Marconi was determined. He set up his equipment near Cabot Tower, waiting for a signal from England, the letters in Morse code. Battling fierce winds, Marconi and his assistant listened through static, hoping for a miracle. On December 12th, they heard it. 3 faint clicks ... The signal had crossed the ocean, wirelessly. This was the birth of global communication, shrinking the world forever. Signal Hill became a site of global significance, not just local history. Standing here, imagine the excitement of that moment, a triumph of ingenuity. The hill's legacy is now one of connection and innovation. Marconi's miracle adds a thrilling layer to Signal Hill's story. It's a place where a whisper crossed an ocean. For walkers, Signal Hill is nothing short of paradise. Whether you're a seasoned hiker or just looking for a leisurely stroll, this iconic landmark welcomes everyone with open arms and endless possibilities. The real magic is in its winding trails, each one revealing new perspectives of the city, the bustling harbor and the wild, untamed coastline. Every turn offers a fresh view, making each visit feel unique and memorable. The North Head Trail is the most famous, clinging to cliffs, descending to the Narrows, and offering breathtaking views that stretch as far as the eye can see. It's a path that challenges and rewards in equal measure. It's a thrilling adventure, connecting you to the rugged landscape and the raw beauty of Newfoundland's coast. The wind, the waves, and the rocky terrain make every step feel like a true escape from the ordinary. Gentler paths wind from the visitor center to Cabot Tower, or around the Queen's Battery, perfect for families or those seeking a more relaxed pace. These routes invite you to slow down and take in the history and scenery. In summer, wildflowers line the trails, painting the hillsides with color. In every season, the air is fresh and invigorating, carrying the scent of the sea and the promise of adventure. Find a quiet bench, watch boats drift by in the harbor below, and soak in the atmosphere. It's a place to pause, reflect, and simply enjoy the moment. Every walk here is a sensory experience. The cry of gulls overhead, the roar of surf against ancient rocks, the scent of salt and wildflowers on the breeze, and the ever-changing play of light on the water. Leave the car behind. Let the trails lead you into a world where nature takes center stage and the city feels miles away. Here you'll find the true untamed heart of Signal Hill, where the landscape remains as wild and beautiful as it has for centuries. Walking these paths is the best way to connect with this place, to feel its history, and to become part of its story. Adventure and peace await around every corner, whether you seek excitement or a quiet moment to yourself. So lace up your boots, take a deep breath, and let your journey begin on foot. Signal Hill is waiting for you. To truly know Signal Hill, you must feel it with all your senses. The wind is ever present, sometimes gentle, sometimes fierce, shaping rocks and carrying seabird cries. Breathe in the sharp, salty air, mixed with the earthy scent of heath and wildflowers. The soundscape is a symphony. Wind whistling, waves crashing, seabirds calling. It's a world away from city noise, a soundtrack that calms and invigorates. The feeling here is more than physical. It's an energy, a sense of history and grandeur. You feel awe, humility, and peace, connected to something larger than yourself. Signal Hill is a place you don't just see, you experience it with your whole being. The multisensory magic lingers long after you leave. Let the wind, salt, and sky awaken your spirit. This is the essence of Newfoundland. Every visit is unforgettable. Come and feel it for yourself. Beyond history and views, Signal Hill offers rare quiet. Find a sun-warmed rock, turn to the sea, and let the world fall away. The vast ocean puts worries in perspective, reminding you of enduring beauty. The rugged landscape, barrens, wildflowers, and berries, reflects Newfoundland's resilient spirit. Each season brings new magic icebergs in spring, wildflowers and whales in summer, autumn colors, winter's peaceful snow. Even the fog has its own mysterious charm, shrouding the hill in mist. Signal Hill invites you to slow down, reconnect with nature, and find peace. Watch clouds drift, follow a gull's flight, feel the sun and wind. In a noisy world, this wild beauty is a balm for the soul. It's a sanctuary for quiet reflection. Our journey to Signal Hill ends, but the invitation remains. This is more than a place, it's a story of beauty, history, and connection. Imagine yourself beside Cabot Tower, wind on your cheeks, gazing at the endless horizon. Walk the cliffside trails, listen for echoes of history and Marconi's whisper. Signal Hill is an experience that stays with you. If you can, go. Stand on the edge of the new world and let its magic surround you. Whether you love history, nature, or adventure, Signal Hill welcomes all. It's a Canadian treasure, waiting for you to make your own memories. Start dreaming, plan your trip, and put St. John's at the top of your list. Let Signal Hill's stories become part of yours. The wind, sea, and history are calling. Will you answer? It will be simply marvelous.